I swear to God, video gamers are becoming softer than baby shit these days. It's amazing how offended they get over small, stupid things. One of the greatest pastimes of gaming ever is to talk smack to your opponents, especially in an online setting like a Call of Duty or even a Fortnite. And now Fortnite has caved into this soft gamer culture. They just announced that they are making a setting that will have visibility affected on confrontational emotes. What is a confrontational emote? Something that could be, I guess, offensive to somebody that's a little precious soft snowflake that doesn't want to rage quit. That when they get killed, they don't want somebody to give them a little take the L little emote, right? The take the L is probably one of the most traditional, iconic Fortnite emotes of all time. It has been there since like the inception of Fortnite. Now, some precious little 5-year-old snowflake could turn a setting on and not be given an L, even though they need to get good in the game. So yeah, they tweeted out, we want emotes to be a source of good vibes, but a few cough, take the L, cough can sometimes feel a bit overly confrontational. Tomorrow's update will introduce a new confrontational emote setting to toggle visibility on these emotes. Oh my gosh, is this where we're going to in the point? Confrontational emotes. Are we that soft these days, guys? I've been complaining and bitching about diversity and inclusion in video games, but now we're making video games that involve shooting people with guns safe spaces. And this is already on top of being able to be banned on Overwatch 2 for cussing. This is already with Call of Duty monitoring your voice chats. They're just protecting everybody's little safe bubble now in gaming. When throughout the years, us guys in our late 30s, early 40s, we grew up on smack talking in games. What better thing was it than to make your opponent literally break their controller after you own them in Street Fighter 2? That's the way gaming goes, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're getting whole entire blogs written by Epic Games explaining which emotes are going to be censored, essentially. So you can see these are confrontational emote settings, and it's a way for players to choose not to see certain emotes that are sometimes used in confrontational ways. Oh, my pussy hurts. Oh, my pussy hurts. I can't play Fortnite. That's basically what it comes down to. So players who choose this will see a player using the emote standing still with no emote no emote sound at all. So these are the 4 emotes. Laugh it up, take the L, which again, one of the most iconic emotes in Fortnite history. Whip crack and make it plain Tane. Now, real thing to note real quick. Whip crack and make it plantain, they have been considered to be used in inappropriate ways that are, I guess, racist, that people in the game have been using it in racist ways. So I can see why maybe they want to try to control it, or it might be labeled confrontational. Let me clarify this. By no means am I advocating for racism or any kind of thing like that when I'm saying that this setting is still fucking stupid and that I think snowflakes that can't handle emotes or taunting in games need to stop playing video games online, because this is censorship. This is censorship. Now, they do go on to say that this new setting can be found under social privacy and will default to only show these emotes from friends in your party. You can change the setting at any time so you can see these emotes from any player or not at all. So it's defaulted to friends only. So only your friends can own you in Fortnite at this point, unless you turn it on to everybody or turn it off. And they do note that this setting does not change a player's ability to use any emotes. So they're not preventing you from using the emotes. They're just making it a nice little safe space for little Aiden after his, baby daddy eats all the fruit snacks after banging mom and they leave. Little Aiden gets to play there with his crusty little Xbox controller and live in his safe spot because he can't handle taking the L. Let me go ahead and show you guys what take the L is. I know I posted some Fortnite footage, but this is offensive to Fortnite players now. That emote is considered confrontational. That's the state of things that we're in now. I swear, again, It just seems like more and more each day, gaming is just getting horrible when it comes to all this babying around and this making sure that people are safe and they're feeling safe. I could get it if there's stalkers on voice chat or you're trying to be doxxed and these people are being weird pedophiles and things like that. But to have a thing labeled as confrontational emotes in a game, and yeah, you can go ahead and say, oh, Fortnite's a kid game. It shouldn't be confrontational anyway. Take the L was literally in the game since like the original season. And I know a lot of you guys watching this don't give a shit about Fortnite, but this is where it begins, guys. This is where video games start to head towards this trend. Look at all the other trends that are happening. Slowly but surely, we're getting a pussification of the gaming industry. And you give them an inch, guys. You give Epic Games an inch of labeling stuff as confrontational, they're going to take a mile. They've already had to make adjustments for certain game modes and certain songs and certain skins to not appear in the games because of children. Now we're getting this. And gaming is becoming a shell of what it used to be. Think of like all the stuff, all the pastimes that we've played with other games in the past where we were able to talk smack. Like imagine back in like the PS3 days with that Modern Warfare or that Call of Duty. Gamers today wouldn't last in any of those voice chats. It was brutal during the Xbox 360 PS3 era. That was like peak voice chat, peak online gaming, peak smack talk, in my opinion. And now they can't even handle a simple emote in a Fortnite game because it's too confrontational, because they want to feel safe. They don't want to be in a confrontational setting. I don't know how I feel exactly about that. I saw this trending and I'm just like, you know what? Gaming is just becoming worse and worse and worse. And today's gamers are absolutely soft. Like, we have a bunch of crybabies here. It's just video games at the end of the day. And you could call me a stupid boomer who's just toxic, and you can label me as toxic and all this crap. I really don't care. Looking at the backlash on Twitter with a lot of this stuff, you can see they are just getting eaten up. Day Cobra says, make gaming great again. Fitzy says, soft move, shaking my head. You can see just looking at all these right here, all these responses on their Twitter, they are getting eaten alive. Even Fortnite Leak says, so much people crying about emotes now. This is the worst idea to add to Fortnite. If people can't handle someone doing a toxic emote on you, then don't play the game. You see, Sayal says, of course they're serious. This is bigger than Fortnite. The Sweet Baby Inkish y'all have heard about is exactly about this. Everything's too offensive. You're Overwatch now. The new normal for a modern audience. Scenario says, oh, come on now. How could Take the L possibly be considered confrontational? And that's the thing, is it's this whole soft generation, the Sweet Baby Ink generation, ruining the video games. They're trying to make everything cater to a small minority percentage of gamers that just find offense, and they don't like the gamers as a whole. They don't like us, guys. We're too toxic for them. They don't like toxic gamers. They want to move us out, especially if you're a straight male, a straight white male at that. They want to push us out. So, yeah, this is just the beginning.